You know what all these new MMOs have in common? Doesn't matter if it's Aion 2, Raven 2, Vindictus Defying Fate, Architect, or Hit 2, your character will always end up looking like a K-pop idol who fell into a cosplay convention. Seriously, no matter how many sliders they give you, it's always the same. Flawless skin, glossy hair, runway armor, and female characters who seem to think a thong counts as battle gear. Welcome to the cloned world of modern Korean MMOs, where the worlds are epic, the budgets are massive, and yet, everything still feels like we've played it all before. Hey everyone, not a pro gamer here. This whole cloning thing didn't start in MMOs. It's a tradition born on mobile. Remember when app stores were drowning in copy-paste games? Puzzle clones, roguelike clones, idle RPGs, shooters, farm sims. If something made money once, you could bet 10 more lookalikes would show up the next month. The AFK RPG boom is the best example. One-hit game, and suddenly we had AFK Arena, Mobile Legends Adventure, Idle Heroes, Endless Dungeon AFK, all running on the same loop. You know the type of game, where you log in, press auto, and your character ends up playing harder than you ever will. Meanwhile, you're just the guy clicking claim all on 50 windows. And then came the auto RPG epidemic. Every game promising an epic adventure, but the only real adventure was finding the skip cutscene button. Your hero walks, fights, and even levels up without you. It's basically a Tamagotchi with prettier hair and a $9.99 starter pack. So no, cloning isn't just a mobile problem anymore. The budgets got bigger, the graphics got shinier, and the style turned very K-pop, which brings us to the MMO scene. Raven 2 is a perfect starting point. Mobile only for now, with a PC release on the horizon. Dark fantasy trailers, moody cutscenes, swords clashing in slow motion. It all looks dramatic, but once you play, it's the standard hack-and-slash ARPG. Auto combat, flashy combos, quick dungeon runs, and zero mechanical innovation. Functional, but not groundbreaking. And the characters are the same glossy idols, just wearing eyeliner and bikini armor. The customization is shallow compared to its competitors, but it doesn't matter. No matter how you tweak it, your avatar looks like they just stepped off a K-drama set. Flashy, familiar, and instantly forgettable. Next up, Architect, a game hyped as the next big thing, launching on PC, mobile, and even consoles. On paper, the post-apocalyptic fantasy setting sounds fresh, until you see the gameplay. Then you realize it's another open-world MMO where you grind mobs, collect gear, and stare at menus longer than actual combat. Its big brag is cross-platform play, but honestly, in 2025 that should be standard, not a headline feature. Character creation is the same drill. Shiny presets, faces so smooth they look AI generated, and wardrobes that scream end of days couture. The apocalypse is here, but don't worry, your hair gel survived.
자격을 갖출 기회를 줄게. 서두르는 게 좋을 거야. 오래 기다릴 수 없으니까.
Now, Vindictus is different. The original was a legend. Brutal combat, physics-driven destruction, and a loyal fanbase. With Defying Fate, Nexon is reviving that magic. And credit where it's due, combat here looks solid. Dodging, parries, grabbing enemies, and smashing them through walls, it feels weighty in a way most MMOs don't. The character creator has dozens of precise sliders, face angle, jawline, iris shine, but no matter what you do, you'll end up with either a K-pop star or a runway warrior. It's as if Berserk's Guts hired a stylist from Vogue Korea. So yes, Vindictus stands out for its combat, but visually, it's marching in the same parade. Moving on, Hit 2. PC and mobile, but it screams mobile first the second you see the UI. Massive PvP battles, particle effects everywhere, and of course, auto combat so your thumbs don't get sore. But the real star here isn't the gameplay, it's the cash shop. This is the kind of game where whales play, and everyone else is whale food. Gacha heroes, limited time banners, convenience boosts, all pushing you toward microtransactions. It's aggressive, even by Korean MMO standards. Characters are the same glossy fashion dolls in fantasy cosplay, sexed up for attention, designed less for battlefields and more for Instagram reels. If you've seen one hit trailer, you've basically seen them all. Here comes the heavyweight, Aion 2. It has the real legacy. The original Aion had soaring flight mechanics, massive PvP, and deep character customization. Aion 2 promises a world 36 times larger than the first game, seamless flying, underwater battles, and more than 200 dungeons. It's also taking a PvE-first approach with no auto combat, which is rare in this market. Sounds impressive, right? But the moment you hit character creation, it's deja vu. Sliders for everything. Eyes, lips, jaw, height, posture. You can spend hours tweaking. Yet at the end, your unique hero still looks like a porcelain-skinned idol in glowing lingerie armor. Armor that covers less body than a bath towel. Don't get me wrong, the game looks ambitious, but in terms of design, it's more fashion runway than fantasy battleground. And now, let's sink our teeth into Vampir, Netmarble's vampire MMORPG drenched in gothic horror. A medieval world broken by blood factions and ancient magic. Classes like Carnage, Bloodstain, Viper, and Grim Reaper drip with edgy style. The world has a genuinely grim tone, and the trailers scream mature fantasy. It promises PvP, guild wars, and a darker mood than the rest. But then you hit character creation, and it's the same glossy pipeline. Sliders galore, but the end result is always a fashion model dipped in fake blood. Gothic, yes, but still basically a K-pop idol with fangs. The character designers clearly went for eternal beauty. Problem is, everyone looks eternally the same. Line them all up, and here's what you get. Raven 2. Diablo if Diablo spent more time at Sephora than in hell. Architect. The apocalypse is here, but everyone still looks ready for a Vogue cover shoot. Vindictus Defying Fate. Yes, you can smash enemies through walls, but good luck smashing through that K-pop jawline. Hit 2. Whale Simulator 2025. Press auto, spend money, repeat. Aion 2. 200 sliders, infinite presets, and somehow everyone still looks like the same angelic trainee. Vampire. K-pop idols, but this time with fake blood and fangs. And if you put them side by side, the similarities are impossible to miss. Nightgown masquerading as armor? Check. Jiggle physics tuned for immersion? Check. Questionable camera angles? Double check. Glossy skin and porcelain faces? Check. And UI so shiny it blinds you? Check. Different settings, different combat promises, but the same visual DNA. Every one of them looks like they were generated in the same idle factory pipeline. See no difference? Then you know what to do. Hit like and subscribe for more. So I rolled a character in one MMO, then realized I was basically playing another. Different names, different trailers, but the same glossy face staring back at me. These MMOs might promise revolutions, but in design, they're all marching to the same beat. The UIs shine, the sliders multiply, the armor shrinks, and every hero looks like they just signed to a K-pop modeling agency. You might be fighting in dungeons, wastelands, gothic castles, or even underwater, but it always feels like the same porcelain doll wearing a different costume. Are you hyped for any of these games? And which K-pop idol are you planning to train once they finally hit the global market? Drop your thoughts down in the comments.